Hey guys, welcome to today's video. It is I, Kitty Supreme. So I am extra perky today because yesterday I went to the doctor for an appointment and somehow, of course, managed to catch something while I was there. And because of that, I felt like garbage. So because of that, I wasn't really feeling up to doing a video that day. And so this morning I decided to try and do it again, and with that I had some tea that had a little bit of extra caffeine, so here I am. So while I feel like garbage mentally, physically, and emotionally, I still decided that I wanted to do a video for you guys, and that video is going to be an updated version on how I do my brows. Trixie, were you wanting to make an introduction? She's clawing at my back and it hurts, but aren't you just the cutest? I'm gonna go with... Oh look, I'm bleeding in a white shirt too. Before we get started on this video, if you guys would like to keep up to date on my videos in the future, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Now if you would like to keep up to date with me on Instagram and other things that I do, you can follow me at Lucid Kitties. I'm pretty active on there at least once a day, so you get to see pretty much everything that I do. So if you guys are ready to see how I do my eyebrows, just keep watching. Okay, for starters, the products that I use for my eyebrows, I've actually been using for a very, very long time. One of my favorite products is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow. I use the soft brown just because it actually is pretty on point with matching my natural eyebrows. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Brush number 15. I do the final touches with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. The label's kind of worn off, but that's what it looks like. I also like to clean up the edges of my eyebrows using some concealer. I will be using the Jeffree Star Cosmetics concealer in C13. By far one of my favorite concealers. Alright, so let's dive on in and wing it just like I do with the rest of my life. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is brush out my eyebrows, kind of help form the shape a little bit. And I just plucked my eyebrows so they are fresh. I added some of the dip brow to my brush, and let's hope I get this right. So I'm going to add a nice little line right here. And I don't like to use a lot because I like to have a soft, natural look. Oh, I already done fucked it up already. It's a good thing we have concealer to cover up mistakes, just like a lot of my poor decisions. But I just kind of follow my natural eyebrows and kind of start out with just one simple line. And now I kind of brush or blend the dip brow into my brows. And then next step, I'm going to add to the top of my brows, and I like to add individual little streaks to kind of look like natural little hairs. And I just gently apply that. God, I am so blind. Fuck me. So now that I have most of my eyebrows filled out, I like to do my favorite part, which is fill in right in here. I have a lot of bald spots or patches there from over plucking, and I like to add my own natural streaks to it, I guess, or natural strands to kind of fill it in, but also don't make it look blocky at the same time. So this is basically the moment of truth at this point. Gently draw it in. It kind of looks harsh at first, but that's when you just kind of make sure you blend it in afterwards and it looks even and perfect. I just have to fill out everything first before I use any concealer. So now we do attempt number 2 with my eyebrows. So at this point, my eyebrows kind of look a little bit crazy, but that's where the concealer comes in, and I use it to clean up the edges and the front right here and just kind of all around, just to kind of help finish the desired shape that I want to have for my eyebrows. Under my eyebrows, I use a nice little brush for the concealer, and then the concealer from Jeffree Star Cosmetics in C13 to help clean up my eyebrows. I'll start off with a nice little line to help shape my eyebrows the way I want them to be. Just kind of blend. You can use like a beauty blender or even your finger or just a brush to help blend it out. You don't really need to use a lot of concealer unless you really want to. It's very easy to kind of clean up. At the top here. And this is where I can clean up those random lines from the pomade and then help finalize that shape that I want. A nice angled shape. Yeah. And even whenever I'm done, if I feel like I'm not 100% satisfied with it, I'll go over it again with a little bit of the dip brow, just so I make sure I'm 100% happy with how my brows look. Because if they're not perfect, I'm not going outside. On the other side. Ew. Why is it so hard? Okay. And blend. Blend with your life. And so far, I'm pretty satisfied with how the shape's going. So, couldn't get any worse. So now that I finally have my eyebrows filled in and then shaped and cleaned up as desired, I like to finish it off with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. And that, everybody, is how I do my eyebrows. It's pretty simple. It actually takes at least 15 minutes for me to do, especially if I want them to be precise. They probably don't seem 100% perfect, mainly just because I'm using a mirror on my eyeshadow palette to kind of do that. They're sisters, not twins. But this is what I usually do when I do my eyebrows. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video on how I do my brows. If you did like it, give it a like, and if you would like to leave a comment, leave it down below. If you have any questions or any suggestions for next weekend's video, don't hesitate to leave them down there as well. So thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye!